Adelaide Bird. Remember that name. Adalaide space Byrd. That is the judge that scored it 118 to 110 to Canelo. Now, this is not taking anything away from Canelo because Canelo fought a superb fight against a guy who I think might be one of the scariest people I've ever seen in my life. But that's shocking. This is why people don't like boxing. There is no excuse. There is no argument in the world that in the fight I saw, Canelo Alvarez won 118 110. In the fight I saw, neither fighter won 110 to 118 to 110 because this was a razor thin fight. But as razor thin as it will always go to Triple G. This was a very close fight, and it's a superb fight, a really good fight. But first of all, I mean the person that put it 114 to 140, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. I mean, looking at this fight, now first of all, superb fight, and it was pretty much how we thought it would be. Triple G, the aggressor, trying to cut down the ring. Canelo Alvarez, the boxing technician, trying to pretty much counterpunch. But Triple G showed that I'm not just a mindless brawler. I do have techniques and technicalities because he was really finding openings. Because again, Canelo Alvarez is incredibly evasive. And the amount of times that Triple G really connected to his flesh was amazing. So I think first 3 rounds I thought went to Canelo, and really Canelo really sort of dominated, and he sort of was making Triple G fight his own fight. But about round 4, round 5, 6 onwards, it was close. Canelo was getting hits, but Triple G was dominating. Triple G dominated at least 5, 6, 7 rounds. Then in the later rounds, Canelo came back, but so did Triple G. And I think a lot of those later rounds that perhaps these judges gave to Canelo, I think I'd actually put them as draws. I think the only rounds that Canelo won clearly were the first few rounds, maybe an 11 or it's maybe okay. He won the 12. I'll give him the 12 in the first few. But round 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I'm giving 10 even. I'm giving that to Triple G. So, but the thing though is that people were saying, okay, they were hoping that they want to get Billy Joe Saunders into fights. Now, this is our Ali Frazier. This is our Roy Jones Jr., Antonio Tarver. This is our trilogy. We need to see a rematch. And I think even if it was the wrong results, it's the best possible results for us, for people who are boxing fans, because it's like we get to see a rematch. And again, for me, this was a superb fight. I mean, past the controversy, this was incredible. As in the amounts of punches that were thrown. And look, guys, Triple G, I think it will take a flipping nuke to stop Triple G because his chin is ridiculous. Most of the shots that Canelo hits Triple G with would knock down most boxers. But credit to Canelo. Triple G got Canelo very well, and Canelo did not go down. Because there were times where I look, Canelo, you've got to go down, and he never went down. He never went down. He went to the ropes and was confident that he had enough movements that he will not be able to put in a cul-de-sac and fall down. So superb fights, great boxing fights, wrong results, but again, look, guys, this is a rematch, and I think Joshua Klitschko, forget that stupid Mayweather McGregor joke, and now we have this. I mean, you're looking at Andre Ward Kovalev, now Triple G Canelo, guys. Boxing may truly be back, because this was a fantastic fight. Triple G will have felt robbed, but again, he's got a rematch to maybe work on his technique and maybe finally win properly. And who knows, for Canelo Alvarez, deep down, he may think that, man, I got away with one here. In my rematch, let me change it up and actually try and actually stop Triple G, or be a lot more defensive and not take as many hits as he was taking from Triple G. But all in all, guys, it was a stupendous fight.